Let's fucking go.
Everybody, welcome to the Comic Gear Movie Show. My name is Deshaun, and today I'm here to review the official trailer for Captain America: Brave New World. Now, this movie will be the fourth installment in the Captain America franchise with the recently new Sam Wilson Captain America. As we all know, Sam was given the shield at the end of Endgame by Cap, who retired and gave his number two man, his number two guy, he passed the torch to Sam Wilson. And Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which was a really good show. It wasn't as great as I hoped it was going to be, but Falcon and the Winter Soldier, in the end, the thing that... sorry. Dealing with shit, you know. Fucking November weather. Anyways, in the end, for the things that didn't work about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the main thing worked, which was the relationship between Sam and Bucky. And in particular, the journey of Sam Wilson feeling like he can take on the mantle of Captain America, understanding that at a modern age, it's not going to be the same for him, understanding the responsibilities that's going to come with the shield and the mantle, and understanding that if he doesn't take the mantle, because that's what the whole show is about. Like, it's like, yo, if you don't take up the mantle, the government's going to pick someone to take the mantle, and he may not be someone who has the heart to deal with this position. Steve picked you for a reason, and you have to live up to that, and you can't let him down. You have to be your own version of Captain America. You don't have to be Steve's version. Honor Steve, move forward, but you gotta take this mantle, or someone else will, and they may not be as good as you, as good of a person as you to take this mantle, because being Captain America comes with a lot of responsibility. And the show did an amazing job of really putting weight on that shield. And with John Walker, who was an amazing performance from the actor. What's his name? Wyatt Russell. Yeah, Wyatt Russell. Kurt Russell's son did an amazing job as John Walker, and like you just hated his guts. About to talk about him in another video after this one. But so that whole show was great, and it set up Sam Wilson fantastically. Now we kind of had a feeling that they were either going to do another season or another movie. They decided to go with a movie. And the movie has gone through a lot. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes conversation about it. Super Wise mentioned that himself. There's a lot of smoke behind there. But, you know, there's been plenty of movies that had smoke and they just got in the editing bay and kind of fixed some things. Though, it's, you know, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But all I know is there's been a lot of rumors about the behind-the-scenes stuff. Not that like there's any drama or anything behind the scenes, but just that there's some behind-the-scenes stuff about the the finished product. So, because this movie was being made at that time where Marvel was going through its weird shift. When Marvel was going through its weird, like, Feige was shifting things around, and they're shifting dates, and they're shifting directions, and like that's when this movie was being made. So it may have hurt the movie in terms of direction, in terms of cohesiveness. We don't really know yet. No one's really seen it. There have been test screenings, but we don't know. No one really knows. But all I know is that this particular trailer right here was awesome. It was great. And it's not great because it didn't really reveal, it revealed a couple things. Not just a few things. But really what it showed off was the amazing special effects and the action sequences we're going to get from this movie. One of the revelations that happened in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, something that no one really talks about, but I talk about all the time because you know me, I'm an action guy, is the innovative ways they came up with Sam Wilson using his wings. Like, because for a while there, his wings were just wings. You know, it was just something for him to fly around in. You know, it didn't get torn off. You know, his wings were just wings. He was just a guy. He was the guy who flew with guns. That was it. But then something kind of happened. Like once he became, Marvel decided to go a different direction because I guess they were like, okay, he's gonna be Captain America. The shield is gonna be his primary weapon. He doesn't carry the guns anymore, and his wings are no longer like just these, you know, just wings. His wings are actual tangible weapons. His wings can be he can use his wings as shields. He can use his wings as an extra as a weapon to hit people with. He can deflect shit with his wings. He can use the jetpack to boost his kicks and boost his punches. They have come up with so many innovative ways for him to, especially in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That one leg sweep move he did on John Walker in that big fight was badass. And you see more of that in this trailer from him. You see more of the cool things he can do with his wings from this trailer. From him, using them to literally barrel through a rocket, to him, like, you see him throw his shield and knocking rockets out of the air. Like, you just see there's so much cool shit you can do with Sam in those wings. But the money shot at the end of the trailer, that was by far, I even was like, okay, that was badass, dude. I can't even front with you. So Red Hulk throws a flaming car at him, and he does a flip, but his wings are out. So the wings are cut the car in half, and he flips through the cutted car and lands it perfectly. I was like, okay, that was pretty badass. Just cutting through a car with your wings? Like, come on, dude. Like, they have come up with so many cool things that he can do with those wings that I just can't wait to see more about that. That's been one of the low key things that they introduced in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's just the multitude of things Sam Wilson can do with those wings. And they're more than just tools he used to fly. And the things he can do with his jetpack, like just the aerodynamics of him flying around and stuff. Sam Wilson is very quickly rising as one of the more acrobatic / agile characters in the MCU because of that jetpack and the wings. He's zipping, boy. He be zipping around. In this movie, they show that he's going even faster. I mean, he's going like Mach speeds now. Now, granted, he had the helmet on and shit, obviously. But yeah, Sam's going like Mach speeds now. He ain't fucking around anymore. This Captain America can fly. Now, that was badass. But the big revelation to me personally was two things. One is potential. The other is, I think it's very clear. The big, I think it's very clear, is going into the movie, we know, William Hurt passed away. We got Harrison Ford in here as the new Thunderbolt Ross. We know Thunderbolt Ross just became president of the United States. It's going to revolve around an assassination attempt on him. And we know it's going to be a geopolitical thriller because we also know that the movie is going to basically be about how in Eternals, there's a giant statue in the middle of, I don't know if it's Pacific or the Atlantic, but it's in the middle of a body of ocean that is technically like on the border of multiple nations. And this statue is made out of introducing adamantium. This is going to be MCU's introduction of adamantium. It's going to come from this statue that was Tiamat turned in Eternals. But the thing is, since this statue is perfectly placed on all these different borders of these different countries, it's very well set up for a war to happen over this. It's a very tense situation. Let's put it this way. Anything can happen over this because this is a new element. And this is a world, and this is a superhero world where vibranium is hard to get, obviously. You gotta imagine the Wakandans are looking in on this. Everybody in the world is like trying to figure out who's gonna get their hands on this statue, because whoever gets their hands on this statue could supercharge their nation. If you just get pieces of this damn thing, it could supercharge your nation. So there's a tense thing going on here. So we all thought that maybe Thunderbolt Ross was going to be an asshole. Maybe Thunderbolt Ross was going to be the one pushing things. Maybe he was going to turn himself into the Red Hulk so that he could take it by force. But as it turns out, that might not be true. That definitely might not be true. As it turns out, he might have got poisoned. Because I've heard the description of this at D23. People said that he turned to the freaking Red Hulk at the fucking presidential press conference, like he's being, and he turned to the Hulk right there. But the way people described it, they made it sound like he did it on purpose. Like he was like, yeah, I'm taking this shit. But when you see it in the trailer, it does not look like that. It looks like he has no fucking clue what's going on. It looks like he is as surprised as everybody else that he's changing into whatever the fuck he's changing into. It looks like this is being set up for him to take the fall here. Now, we all know, some of us anyways, that the actual villain of the movie is the leader. Now, they haven't shown the leader yet. Not once. They've shown him, but it's been like a shot of his head, behind his head, not even his full head. They haven't shown the leader yet, but we know that the leader is the one pulling the strings behind the scenes. So the vibe I'm getting is the leader is trying to start a war between the nations. He's trying to start World War III in the movie. That's what he's trying to do. He's picked his spot well. It's an intense situation. He's gonna turn. He's gonna set Thunderbolt Ross up. Actually, it makes a lot more sense why Thunderbolt Ross's Red Hulk is being presented as the big villain, because he's not gonna be the villain by the end of it. The vibe I get is by the end of this movie, it's gonna be clear that Ross didn't choose this. This just happened to him. He was poisoned. Whatever. He's not gonna be president anymore. But he's gonna be on the good guy side of things, because he's gonna be like, that's just the vibe I get, is by the end of it, he's gonna be on the good guy side of things. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't show up in Thunderbolts at a certain point. But I digress. It makes more sense that he'd be the villain, because in the end, I don't think Sam's gonna have to beat him. I think he's gonna have to get through to him. So I can't wait to see that. So I can't wait to see this fight between Sam and the Red Hulk. Some of these action sequences look stunning. They're really going for that geopolitical vibe, so you might see an introduction or hints to other characters. They gotta have a character from Wakanda drop in here. You just kind of have to if you're gonna play this way it is. But other than that, we don't learn too much. But the one thing that I will mention before I close this video out is there is a chance that Sam was talking to Steve Rogers. There's a sequence where he's talking, and it clearly cuts out the person he's talking to. I don't know why they would do that unless it was someone of note. And the area, and he looked like he's in a hospital or some type of environment like that. So I don't know why they would do that unless it was someone of note. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But I think Marvel has been cagey about what happened to Steve Rogers for a reason. I think Cap is still alive. He's still, old man Cap's still alive. He's still out there. And it would be cool for him to make an appearance in this movie. I think that would be pretty cool. But anyways, thank you guys for joining the Comic Game Movie Show. Please like and subscribe. And what did you think of the Captain America, Brave New World official trailer? Comment below and let me know. Thank you guys again. I'll see you on the next one. Please remember to like and subscribe.